And we live. We are live. Hey y'all. Welcome to an exclusive interview where we will be speaking with Andylicious, getting some details on what happened on that farm.
Hey.
Ooh, hey y'all.
Y'all get on
Hey
up in
y'all.
here.
Ooh, when I tell you messy. Ooh. And this is just a messy moment, y'all. It's just one little messy moment, okay? I know. We ain't had messy mornings, but it's just one little messy moment, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So y'all, everybody say hey to Andy. Say hey to
Hey
Andy.
Andy. Hey.
Oh, damn, y'all can't even hear me.
You was on
Hey,
mute.
y'all. What it do? It's your boy, Andy, coming through.
Hey Lisa. What's up everybody? Please don't be afraid to hit that share button. Shares are free and it helps us to grow the audience tonight. We need everybody up in here. Come tune in. Exclusive interview. The host tonight is the Jack Fact. And we got some questions. And hopefully we can get some answers. And if y'all got some questions, drop it in the comment section below. If you have not
Yes.
used your at followers or your at highlight, please be sure to drop that in the comment section. We appreciate you. And please follow everyone on the platform, especially our girl, the Jack Fact. Let's blow up her page. Hey, Jackie.
Yes. And yes, if y'all favorite host, Jacqueline. I have to be Jacqueline today. Um, I can't be
But,
Jack because we have somebody new and he don't know Jack. We gonna give him Jacqueline, y'all. Um,
okay.
yeah, and I just have some questions. I know y'all in the comments. We've watched this thing unfold. We have been there, and I know y'all ain't had messy mornings, so y'all didn't have me narrate and trying to figure out what was going on. Because y'all know if we'd had messy mornings, we'd have been got to the bottom of this. We'd find out who was wrong, who was right, and who we was ready to fight. Y'all know how we get down. Y'all know how the Jetpack get down. Y'all know how our sisters, the roomies, get down. You know we be having the love bugs over here. We be having Megan, Begang over here. We have some everybody in the comments and we be doing our thing. We vibe out. But I know y'all, I ain't been here. So Andy and that dang on farm then slid through the cracks. And I know he thought he was gone and he was gonna slide through the cracks and we weren't gonna catch him. We did, y'all. We got him. We got him. Now if y'all have any questions that y'all cause I need some clarity, Andy. Okay.
Okay.
I need some clarity because I was watching and in the Jack Pack. If y'all in the comments and y'all need some clarity, just put y'all question down there because I'm gonna ask him. Y'all know I'm gonna ask him. Right, right. Um, but anything you just want to get off your chest before I get to talking to you, Andy. Anything at all. Go ahead, friend.
I got everything off of my chest that I had to get off already. Oh, wait. Can y'all
Okay,
hear
so
me?
you got everything off your chest. You know you just laid it on the line because I was in that live too when you went live too, and said
Yeah,
that was the last time you was talking about it. I was in that live.
yeah, I was. That was, but shoot, people either use them. They got my name like it's a piece of steak in their mouth. So hell, why not do an interview?
Uh, and who better to do an interview with than Miss Jacqueline?
Okay.
Everything on
Zeta Zamora in my Maypay voice. Zeta Zamora. Hey, boo. Hey, everyone on the live in the comments.
yes, y'all share us out, share us out. And if you have a ad follower, let me borrow it. It's late in the evening. I know you ain't gonna use it. If it was early in the y'all be giving it to me early in the morning. Don't even know what y'all have planned for y'all day. It's late in the evening. Go ahead and give it to me. Thank
Okay.
you. Y'all my sisters. Y'all my sisters. So let me get into it. Because Andy, I did see it, and I'm just gonna give you from what I seen,
Oh,
right?
you said what?
I'm just gonna get into it and start from where I seen, right? Because it could have been other stuff that happened that I didn't see.
Hmm.
So the first thing I seen you got in your little rental car, and I said, "Oh, that's nice, right?"
Okay.
But then you pulled up to that hotel, not hotel. That motel, cause the doors was on the outside. I ain't like that. I did not like that.
No,
When you booked that hotel, did they show you pictures of the doors on the outside?
girl, I think they do got pictures on the doors on the outside.
And you
You
was
know what?
like,
But the pictures, it don't look as run down and jank. You know, it just looks like a cheaper hotel in the pictures, but it don't look run down and jank like it did, in person.
friend, you
And it
can't
actually
trust
has good reviews.
nowhere that got doors
It
on the
actually has good.
outside.
It actually had some decent reviews on it about it being a clean hotel and smelling good and all that stuff. So that's why I was like, okay, this hotel is 179 for the 3 days. Okay, this is affordable for me. Let me get this.
Friend,
Because I didn't
friend.
have hotels that was cheaper than that. That was nicer. Like I was
Nah,
just in
it be the
Colorado.
doors on the outside. When I see them doors on the outside, I'm not going there. I'm not going there. I don't care how cheap it is. It can be free. It can be an all expense paid trip to that mug. I ain't going. When them doors be on the outside, and I have my own personal experience with the outside world, I need to walk past a clerk or somebody at a desk. I need to feel safe. I need to feel
Okay.
nurtured. Baby, when I when I seen them underwear next to that door, I said, "Yep, that be them doors on the outside."
Okay.
Friend, I feel so bad for him. I said, "Oh
But
no,
I was cool with it. I was cool with it. It was my room. Whatever.
uh-uh."
Got
I couldn't have been that. I ain't gonna lie to you. That room looked like that's where Mercer grow it. A whole flesh eating disease. I said, "Oh no, I ain't had no money on my cash app. I'd have sent you $5, baby." I said, "Oh no."
She said that
Turn
was
him
a book
loose.
by the hour, not the night. I'm weak.
Yeah. No, they didn't say about an hour, Andy. Whew. Don't do too much of these comments. Don't do too much. Cause he said he would have, and you know what? I admire that about you. When you real enough to say, baby, I ain't too good. I would have stayed there. Or I'd have
Okay.
made something straight. You know what I'm saying? I respect that. I respect that. Cause a lot of people ain't gonna admit to that. A lot of people ain't gonna admit that they be living in them hotels.
No, for real.
Yeah,
I
couldn't have
mean,
been me though.
I wasn't cool with it. You know what I'm saying? But I was cool with it, if that makes sense. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I
You
ain't
you
want to be
weren't
there,
cool
but like
with
I
it.
was gonna make it work and make it twerk and make it do what it do, baby.
Oh, okay. See. Okay. 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 And I understand it. I understand it. I'm a bougie itch though. I'm a bougie itch. I'd start crying.
Not the
I'd start
tears.
crying. And I ain't even gonna lie to you. I be talking all this trash on the internet. Had I pulled up in my nice sports car that I had just rented, rolling down the street with my music blasting, and I pulled into that parking lot and seen them doors on the outside, I'd start crying. I start crying because ain't no reason they should do that.
Baby, let me tell you what I did. I didn't pull in. I backed in,
Oh, you
and
back then?
I did,
He said,
and I very humbly went and looked in that room, and I said, okay, this is where I'm at for 3 days.
This where you at?
mm,
Cause you had a job to get done.
You hear me?
Okay, and I understand that. He said, "Baby, I came down here to handle business." Okay, I understand it. I understand that, boo. I understand it. I do. So once you got there, so when Jolene them came to the room and they seen the room, was it more so you switch rooms to make them feel comfortable, or were you just ready to go? Because I know you saying like I was good. I came down there to do something. The room really didn't play a part in what I had to get done.
Well, okay, so that's what it was at first, and then it was like, okay, well, you need to move your room because this it's a bad neighborhood. You're gonna get shot. You're gonna get killed. You're gonna get this. You're gonna get that. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt like, okay, well, whatever. I'm here for doing the collab. I'm not trying to have people looking down on me and looking bad at me while I'm trying to do a collab. Plus, they wanted to kick it at my room because they didn't want me at their house. So it's like then it was a more for a comfort thing for everybody to be able to kick it too, because we were supposed to be playing drunk Uno and kicking it there and whatever, whatever, whatever. So it was like, then I was like, hold, I want a $5 biggie bag. Hold on one second.
Yeah, I want a $5 biggie bag too.
I want the junior bacon. Wait, yeah, the junior bacon cheeseburger. Only ketchup, mayo, bacon, and cheese.
Is you gonna get a strawberry lemonade with that?
Only ketchup, mayo, bacon, and cheese.
Ketchup, ketchup, mayo, bacon, and cheese.
And then I want regular nuggets with barbecue sauce.
Regular nuggets with barbecue sauce.
And then for the drink, I want a mango pineapple lemonade. Mix it with blueberry pomegranate.
Mango.
Well, damn.
Wait.
For the drink, do a mango pineapple lemonade. Mix it with blueberry pomegranate, and I don't want no ice.
I'm going through these comments. Some of y'all is mean. Oh, I'm in these comments. I love it. I love it, y'all.
Where you want?
I love it.
That's
I
all I
love
want.
when my sisters get messy.
Oh, and add a 6-piece nugget.
Can I add a 6-piece nugget?
Now, if he don't offer me
Regular.
some of them nuggets, y'all, that he done ordered while we sit here in the middle of an interview,
Child, please
I'm
hold. Please
I'm
hold,
gonna
Sweet
y'all.
dunk
sour.
his
Sweet
food
sour.
smooth on the floor.
And
Andy
Give
is
me a
that's it.
minute.
placing the order for his
Okay.
snacks.
My bad, y'all. I haven't ate all day except for that taco I did earlier. So what was we get? Where was I at now?
We were
Oh,
talking about
okay.
them. You said they wanted to come chill at your hotel room. Now let me tell you this, because you said that. I ain't said you did. Because they talking about, oh, we just invited him to the farm. But if you just invited him to the farm, why does it matter where you stayed at? Because y'all shouldn't have been hanging out anyway if you was just invited to the farm, right?
Right.
Okay. I'm just checking. I'm just checking.
So so then it
And for
was like,
everybody in the comments, if y'all have a concern, no, me and Andy are not friends. Me and Andy ain't never had no conversation. He just a friend of a friend, if that makes sense.
so then here. Hold on, I gotta take my phone for the Apple payment, y'all.
Yeah, you go ahead. You get your food. You get your food. Cause I already ate. I mean, I could go for a nugget or two, but I already ate.
Hmm.
Lee,
Y'all in these
hey,
comments testing y'all. Hold on, hold.
Lily, Lily, I'ma ask that. I'ma ask that. I got that.
Okay, hello?
Yeah, you good? You good? You good? You got your
Yeah,
food?
yeah.
Okay. So
Okay,
they
so then what
they
was that?
wanted to hang out with you at your motel or your hotel room, wherever you were staying at. They wanted to hang out with you there.
Yeah. So
Okay.
then it was like, no, no, we got to get you a new room so we can move you. And then I was like, well, look, I don't got $300-400 to just drop on another room. All I got is my money to spend for whatever activities we do while I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And to eat. And so then she was like, well, that's okay. We could just go live and we could beg and get the money. And I'm like,
Oh.
I don't really want to do that either because my supporters just show they ask for me. You know what I'm saying? And I already got a hotel room, so like whatever. So then I went live and was showing the hotel room, and I was like, I really don't want to stay here, but we're gonna make it do what it do, whatever. My supporters started sending them dollars, and I had raised up like, I don't know, I forgot how much it was, but I had raised up a portion of the money. So then later on, we went live and we did the money, and then that's when all that stuff. We went live, we made the rest of the money, and got the room, and that's when everything just unfolded. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm
Oh,
here. I'm
okay.
listening. I'm listening. I'm listening. Because I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. So basically, um, they were okay enough with you to beg for you. Um, but you couldn't come to their house. They didn't invite you, but they wanted to hang out at your hotel room. And I knew that like y'all was gonna be hanging out because I heard Trill when he was like, "Well, where you went, man? We was supposed to be. We just left from over there or something." You was like, "That's what I'm talking about. I thought we supposed to be hanging out today." So it seemed like y'all was, still chilling with each other.
Yeah, we was all supposed to. We was supposed when we left the farm that day on that live. It was a thing saying that we was gonna go back the next day, not the next day, but the day after, because it was supposed to rain, and they was gonna have something in the box and all that good stuff. So it was supposed to literally be a collaboration.
Okay. So, and I just want to ask this: was there any type of shade at the farm?
I mean, I didn't catch none, but I could have missed it too. I mean, I didn't really go back and watch. I didn't go back and watch that live or nothing, so I really don't even know. But I might have missed something too because a lot of people was telling me that they saw Shade in the live.
I seen what somebody said. Gabe was looking at you like you was SpongeBob, no pants.
Oh wow.
I was like, dang, just side eyeing you. I said, okay. I go back and look, but I got ADHD, so my attention span about short as my legs, and y'all, my legs real short.
Lord.
Um, so yeah, I was like, hey, I just want to know, was there
Lord,
any
Lord,
shade
what color
on the
you got?
farm, any type of shade? And you saying like people had told you the same thing, because that's the
I
same
need a
thing
lot.
I got. They told me it was shade on the farm.
Uh-huh.
Like they seen it in the videos, it was some shade going on.
Since
So I wanted to know that before we even got into anything. I just want to know, did you feel like it was shade from your end?
I don't know. I didn't feel no shade at that moment. No.
Okay. So did you tell Jolie um how long you planned on staying before you actually got to Georgia?
Yeah, we discussed this over the phone. When I told her that I wanted to collaborate, okay, when I told her I wanted to collaborate and come out there to the farm, she sent me her number. And we discussed stuff. We had a couple conversations where we talked over the text messages and stuff like that. And then I told her that I was booking my hotel. I told her how long I was coming for. Like all this stuff was talked about. We talked about getting overalls and all kinds of other stuff. She joined my live while I was on live, telling me how she couldn't wait till I got there and all that stuff.
Okay, so she seemed like she was excited. But did
Even when
Gabe
I got
know?
there, she as soon as I got there, she went live, telling them, "Look who we got here. He finally made it." Like excited, acting excited to see me.
They say Gabe was pointing out your butt crack.
Yeah, that's the only thing that Gabe was doing at the farm. He was pointing out because my booty crack kept coming out.
Yeah,
Because
your butt crack.
I had some Timu draws on that baby. They just kept it. Look, Sally was coming out to play,
Ooh, child, I can't take y'all nowhere. Oh Lord. But did Gabe know you was
especially
coming?
to
Had
the
you
farm.
spoke with Gabe before you went?
Uh.
Oh, you just spoke with Jolie.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gabe might have been like, honey, I don't know nothing about this. So Gabe got a little plausible deniability because he ain't know nothing about it. But it was Jolie definitely knew.
Jolie knew. Yeah.
Okay. And you talked to them about collabing the duration of the trip, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to put this together because I ain't heard nobody answer these questions. And since you keep talking about, they keep talking about, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get to the bottom of this.
Hmm.
Y'all know Jacqueline is gonna get to the bottom of this.
Okay.
Okay. And when did you tell her about your trolls? Because and here's another thing, and let me tell you this. Stop telling folks your business, okay? If they don't catch it on the replay, they don't need to know about it.
So the only time that we discussed anything was when Mikey was coming for her. And I wasn't sure, and I don't care about saying this, but I wasn't sure if he was coming for her because he had previously came for me and he saw I was going to the farm, or if he was coming for them because he legitly wanted to come for them. So I didn't know. So I had told her, like, look, this dude is probably coming for y'all because he comes from me from another situation. So that's the only thing that we discussed even about a troll. She
That
the,
was it.
the whole trolls came from her watching my page.
Okay, she watched your page and she was like, "Oh, you got real bad trolls in your comments."
Yeah, but they got them too.
Okay, so okay, and I watched a little bit of the live. I ain't watched the actual live, but I caught on the replay. Um, did you feel like Jolie or Gabe was like apprehensive or anything about you being there before the whole May thing was brought up?
Okay, you know what? Honestly speaking, Gabe at first to me wasn't giving me like a negative vibe. It's given very much he has to ride for Jolie, so that's what he did. But at first, well, and then towards the end, that was just him. But at first, like he was actually kind of cool, like and whatnot. Jolie was the one who kind of threw the shade the most. Except in the car, he did say some weird stuff like about dreaming about getting raped and stuff like that. I don't. It was some. I can't quote exactly what was said, but it was some weird
What?
stuff said in the car while I was checking into the room. But
Yeah,
she's the one who started throwing all the shade.
he said that he had a vision that he let you stay, and that he ended up being accused of trying to take your booty or something like that.
Absolutely not. I wouldn't let him touch me with a 10-foot pole.
Oh, I thought you were finna say I would have let him touch me. I should have probably let you finish that before I got ready to talk. Um, but no, let me, because I listened to it on replay, and I definitely understand where Jolie and them was coming from when they was talking about the whole May situation, right? And Summer can attest to this because before it all played out, um, we were talking about it behind the scenes. And I said, you know what? I understand where Jolie and them coming from because when we're talking about my
I
platform, my
understand
bread
too.
and butter,
I def- I
yeah,
definitely I definitely understood where they was coming from too, but it's the disrespectfully way of handling it. And if that was a
I
situation, or if that was an issue, or a question that was being raised, why one of two things? Why one, even let me come, and why even invite me to the farm where your animals are at if you felt like I was gonna call the police or be on some op ass shit? Like it just don't make sense.
I I understand where you coming from, right? So, but I understand where she was also coming from because, like, you know, the circle that we hang around in. I'm not gonna be naive and be like, oh, we're not that bad. I understand how wicked it get on this side of Facebook. You understand what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So when she was like, I don't want all that. I don't want to. I told some of them, some can attest. I was like, I understand where she coming from because they be calling defects, they be calling the police, they be calling folks jobs. That lady don't
Hmm.
want nobody calling on her animals and her babies. You understand what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Right.
So
Yeah.
she may have had reservations afterwards, like, oh, what did I do? And I ain't gonna lie, Andy. I said, and what she said was gonna happen, it happened. It played out, baby. We talking about it now. We talking about it
Yeah.
now. And then
We
that
had
lady
this
said,
conversation. We had the conversation behind the scenes, like Jack said, and she said, "What she said." All of us said we understood what she was saying. But I'm with you though, Andy. It was the same thing. I'm like, well, why even allow him to come
May's trolls would have never went over there, and nothing would have ever been discussed about May if she was never brought up.
if she was never mentioned? That's
well,
that's the
no,
same
Andy,
thing
they
I
was gonna
said.
talk about you anyway, baby.
And
They
guess
was gonna
what?
talk about you
What
anyway.
when
Um,
we was live at the farm, all my trolls wasn't in that live. It was a peaceful, good live.
and we ain't gonna be naive. Y'all know how our side of Facebook roll. Y'all, whether they got them that day or the next day, y'all knew. Y'all know.
Look,
Y'all know how them
look,
folks get down.
trolls is trolls. We all got them though.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, we all got
but
them.
this side of
We all got
Facebook,
them.
them trolls get a baby. I fuck under the bridge. Them trolls be out in the open trolling it up like they have no shame. So when she said that, I understood where she was coming from. And then she was like, "Oh, I don't want to tell you or let you get too close to me." And then you go back and you be telling my business, this and the third. And then when you got you got on that live and you said, "Well, I'm just going ahead and lay it out on the line." I said, "That lady said don't do that." That lady said don't do that. She asked you not to do that, and Andy say, I'm finna hit the button, baby. I'm going live. Let me tell y'all what really happened.
No,
I
cause
get
shit,
surprised.
you sit here and subliminally talk about me every fucking live. Like, fuck, I was quiet the whole damn day. I tried to let it blow over. Tried not to say nothing about it. Tried to just peacefully just go my ass home. Then I get off the plane. I got screen records. People that went live, talked about me. I'm like, what? Come on, I done left the situation alone and took my butt home back to Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And then
definitely
it was,
think
and
that
then it was
could
the
trip.
it was the fake apology, and then 5 minutes later, bashing me.
Mm-hmm. That go ahead, cause yeah,
Yeah. That was crazy. I really felt like Gabe wanted to say sorry, but Gabe was like, this my friend, oh, this my friend. I can't leave her out here by herself. Come
That's
on, friend.
exactly
We're gonna
what.
talk about him. Let's talk about him. No, I
Okay.
don't know why he did that. I don't know why he apologized. Y'all know I don't apologize. I don't believe in apologies. I wouldn't apologize. You just had to go home mad at me, baby. I ain't apologizing. And I want to let you know if anything you said on this live that offends you, I'm not gonna apologize. I don't apologize. Like I don't know. Saying sorry ain't gonna undo it or unsay it. When he said sorry, did it unsay what he said to you? Did it unshade you?
No, I mean,
So he shouldn't have
it,
said it.
Listen, it is what it is. That was my response then, and that's my
Hmm.
response now.
Child. But I feel like once they brought up May baby, May Trolls was over there, baby. And
And
who
it was.
I don't think nobody ever gonna tussle with them people. That's a different breed.
Well, that's what Andy trying to say. It wasn't until after they mentioned May that they all swarmed over there.
Child.
I definitely think it was going to be trolls there because Andy got trolls, right? Andy, you mentioned that you had a conversation with Jolie about your trolls. Did that happen before you went to Georgia or after you was there?
We had that there.
Okay, so I don't. Uh, Go ahead. I wanted to find out if it was there or after. It was before y'all hit the live button, or
Or was it
So
in that
what?
moment that we seen?
when you warned her about your trolls. Was it before, like y'all went to live, like actually went live together, or
Yeah.
after? Okay. So it was before y'all hit the live button together. You warned her. Did you tell her? Did you give her any type of like insight on how to handle it, or was it just like, listen, I got trolls, so be prepared?
Is Andy over there chewing?
I think we lost him because he in motion.
Oh, okay. He'll be back, y'all. He'll be back. I didn't understand. I didn't understand. And then they kept saying, um, like I know what they meant. I know what they were trying to say, but they didn't say, like when she was talking about May, I knew what she was trying to say, but that ain't what she
Hmm.
said, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Right.
Like
Yes.
she
That.
kept saying, "Oh, I'm
Hmm.
scared of May. I'm scared of May." What she really meant to say was, "I'm scared of May's trolls. Like I'm scared of
Yeah.
how they troll in her
How they
comments."
move. Right.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but what she was saying, it sounded completely different. And when they was talking about the comments, I heard what they were saying, but what I think they meant was like, okay, you're saying don't paint this narrative out of these comments, but dang, you over there feeding the comments, like you're feeding them. At any moment you could just say, no, that's not what happened, or no, we cool, y'all, we good, chill out. And Andy
But he
didn't do
did
that.
say it. He did say it. Probably not on. I don't know if he said it on that live, but on previous lives he had said it, and I'm like, so is he supposed to keep saying it over and over and over and over and over? Is like, because he did mention it. He did say they was cool. He had a good time. Like, leave them alone. Don't bother them. But like, at that point, why even hit his live button? He moved how he normally move, which is sit there and read.
Baby, let me tell you something. I'm with Jolie, because I didn't warn you. And if I have to have goat defects come get my babies and remove my babies, it's gonna be a problem.
But what would have been him constantly repeating himself going to do if they just was going to go on live and keep talking about it?
I don't know.
Right.
Because, but that's me. I do the same thing, so I can't really talk trash. I do the same thing. I would beat a dead horse. I do not care. If I feel like
um
talking about it, I'm gonna talk about it.
Who this? Muka. I actually reached out to Jolie. I don't know if she ever opened my message though, because I was hoping to maybe have them both up here so we could get both of them up here, so like what he could say could be confirmed or like she could rebuttal it, but I didn't get a response back. Because I do, when I reach out and try to put together interviews, I'll be trying to get all parties involved, but sometimes it don't happen that way. But if she pop up in the comments and she want to come up, she can absolutely come up. You know,
Yeah,
I
I
you
think
know
Jolie gonna come up here with little old me now.
Yeah, why not? Don't do that. They
I'm a
already was
I'm a
saying
little
if you think
fish
she
now. I'm
above.
I'm a little fish.
Every live he was in with them, he was higher than a kite or so drunk he could barely see.
Now,
Yeah.
well, hey, okay, now who said that?
Michaela. I think that, well, we're waiting for Andy to come back, but I think that the issue here is because they didn't really get to know each other, maybe, or they didn't watch each other to learn each other's style. Oh, I got a question. Where did Andy go? Because
I
it was
don't
something
know.
that Gabe brought up. I'm going to write it in the chat.
Right in the chat. I think that expectations were not met on both parts.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think. I think that's what the problem was. I think they got over there, and y'all, we all know Andy is just like, he's. I ain't gonna say he a crybaby, but he a baby that be crying. You know what I'm saying? He's more on the sensitive side. You know what I'm saying? So
Who?
he may have been doing things just in regular Andy fashion, and they were
Hmm.
like, you moving funny. You know, like, why are you trying to be the victim? This, that, and the third. But as Summer has pointed out to me, that's just Andy.
Yeah, that's just him.
Now, and I can understand with Jolie and them. Jolie and them like, hey, um, I invited you here, please act like you want to be here. Let's get it together. We don't need you being the victim, not knowing that that's just who that man is.
Yeah. And I think it was an assumption that he was playing the victim. I mean, because even when he joined the live, like after Gabe and was live and he joined, right? And he cleared up like the assumption because if we're gonna be honest, Gabe made the assumption that he was trying to get back home because he felt heartbroken. But the whole time he was trying to get home to his moped. And when he explained that to them, it was just like, okay, Andy.
Oh,
It was
girl, wait a
like
minute, because I
whatever
got
you
to bring
say.
some up. I got to bring some up. Andy, you here?
Hmm.
Can you hear
Yeah.
me, Andy? Because we talking about, we hadn't took the conversation on a little bit. You weren't even here. You weren't even here. But we was talking about you going home now. Because let me tell you. So I seen the post that you made when you was like, I hope this doesn't ruin it for other collaborators. Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? I seen that
Hmm.
post, right?
Yeah.
And this where I'm at with it. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be honest with you, because you was like, oh, that post wasn't shady, y'all. It ain't had nothing to do with y'all. But at the end of it, you was like, I'm just ready to go home and get in my bed. Right?
Yeah.
And then you came back, you was like, oh no, I'm just ready to go home because of my moped.
No, that's not what happened.
Yep, see, some of you was wrong. You was wrong. That ain't why he was ready to go home. Tell us why you was ready to go home. And tell us, come
No,
on.
I'm saying what you're saying is not what happened.
What
I
happened?
didn't. I
Fool?
said I didn't say I'm ready to go. Okay, this is what happened. I said that status. I said at this point I'm ready to get in my bed. Right. Right. Then I said, who knows the number to Spirit Airline because I want to try to see if I could possibly get on an earlier flight in the morning the next day.
Well, no, I'm not talking about the whole dialogue. I'm just talking about the post, just the post.
That's what he
Right.
talking about.
I said I
Let
want to
me
get in
let
my
me pull
bed.
it
Yeah,
up.
that's of course I want to get on my in my bed. Yes. There's
Yeah, that's
nothing
what I'm
shady
saying.
or indirect or nothing about that. That I meant what I said. I want to get in my bed at this point.
But do you see how it can be perceived, perceived as
If you have
shady
a
because
simple ass mind, yes, I see it. If you have a mind that can see what it says, hey, I hope this don't mess up future collaborations. And at this point, I want to get in my bed. That's exactly what it meant. If you have a simple mind and you can't look past that, then you have a simple mind. You can't look past that. But it says specifically what it means. People be on vacations having fun and say, "Ooh, I want to go home and get in my bed." It,
mm-mm,
it
friend, that was I'm gonna be real. It was just a little shady, and then you was
Child, there
like,
was
no,
the shit shady about that. I'm
yeah,
just
yeah,
saying, there was a shit shady
yeah,
about that.
yeah.
Nothing at all.
Yeah, I mean, to me, just me. We hanging out, we collaborating, and
We weren't
we
hanging out.
already
We
got a
weren't
little
collaborating.
strife
It
going
was
on.
over with.
But y'all
I
were still
think
supposed to be hanging out.
I think that when people take something and then make their own interpretations is when things go left, right? So we only can speak from our own perspectives, right? Andy wrote it and knew what he meant. You read it and you read it this way, and I read it and I wanted to ask questions. Well, what made you say this? And when he joined the live, I mean, Andy confirmed or not, he said that it was about the trolls, that it had nothing to do with them. So I feel like if questions were asked versus lives done, we probably wouldn't be here today.
You
But
said
I could
what?
be wrong. I sometimes I be thinking like an adult, so I don't know.
I
You
never
feel
do
like
that.
if what?
I never think like an adult.
You so I said I
I
feel like
never.
if
Hello. You said if
can,
what?
can you hear me, Andy?
Yeah, you said if what?
I said I feel like if questions were asked versus assumptions being made, then we probably would not be here today, like with the way
Yeah.
things turned out.
Yeah. Definitely. Most definitely.
Hold on, y'all. I'm pulling my
Go ahead,
questions back
Carrie.
up.
Drop it in the comment. I see you, love.
What Kara said.
She said she got a question. She another blogger.
Oh, okay. You see it yet? Before I move on.
No, go ahead. I'll tell you when it come up.
Okay. And another question: how did you feel knowing that they was apprehensive about your friend?
Huh?
How did you feel? You know, like when she said that she was, because I'm pretty sure they didn't tell you this beforehand, that they
Did
were
not.
apprehensive about May. That something they sprung on you on the live.
It was irritating because like why would you even bring that up? I mean, I don't care. If someone don't feel for May, they just don't feel for May. I can't make no one like her. Just like if someone don't feel for me, they don't feel for me. But like don't that's rude to do that. And then like plus you don't even know May's real character in real life. And then to do that shady stuff on the live, that's rude and shady. Like she could have did that. Hey, when I first got there, we could have had a conversation or a talk. When I first got there, she could have said, "Hey, be you cool, whatever, but your friend, I'm just not."
Andy.
Bloop. We lost them. Andy Pandy.
Hello,
We
Okay,
hear
yeah,
you now.
your phone is dropping.
can y'all hear me?
We can hear
Yeah,
you
we hear you
now.
now. Oh, you going again, y'all. We having some connectivity issues.
We ain't
Please
having no
hold.
connectivity issues. Andy having some connectivity issues.
Please hold.
My connect, my connection fine. Andy say, come on back, Andy. Andy say, I get what he said that it was rude because they sprung it on him in the midst of the live, which we all knew that. We seen it.
Miss,
Hell,
I missed that part. What were you saying? Talking about now?
them springing that. Well, not them. I ain't gonna say them. Jolie springing that the whole situation about May. I say we seen it on the live how it unfolded. And I heard you say like I really couldn't even speak up because I was stuck because I was on this drink.
Hmm.
And to me, I get where you come from because it did you feel like you was set up a little bit like because I heard you in the background like you was speaking up a little bit and then like I don't know and I don't know was the
What
drink
are you
strong
doing? It was a THC drink. It had me off my rocker.
and while you
So,
off your rocker they want to start playing about your friend.
You said what?
I think while you off your rocker trying to enjoy your drink they want to start playing about your friend.
Yeah.
Well, I already knew that wasn't gonna go over well because we know May, we know May,
right.
we know May. Oh Lord, but long story short, Andy said he wasn't feeling that. He wasn't feeling that. So and this is another question that everybody want to know. So the begging part, because I heard you say that Jolie was like, "Oh, we could just go live and beg for the money." Because when you went live, I think everybody was under the assumption that you traveled all the way to Georgia with no money.
No, I had my money to go out and do what I needed to do while I was there. I just didn't have money to go book a whole nother hotel room.
Okay,
They
so you
didn't
had
pay
enough
for
money
nothing
to
for me.
participate.
The only one who paid for anything for me was Trill. When him and Kay came to pick me up, they took me to go. They took me to the little and
The
they
smoke
bought
shop.
me that drink, and then they took me. We all went out to get some food, and they paid for food. He offered to do that though. Like I tried to pay for my food, and he was like, "No, you good."
Okay, so everybody was in the comments under the assumption like you went down there with absolute nothing and this, that,
No,
and
I
here. So
had
you
I,
did.
I had my money to take care of myself. We went bowling. I paid for my own games. We went to eat. I paid for my own food. The only
Okay,
thing
so
I didn't
there's
pay
that
for was when Trell and them came and picked me up and took me out.
because they showed you some hospitality. I dig it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
Here go
you
Carrie
wasn't flat
question.
out broke. You
Hmm.
because how it seemed and it did look bad. I ain't gonna lie, it looked bad when they got on there. And they was like, "Oh, he ain't my friend. He ain't coming to my house." It made it look like you didn't have no other option. You understand what I'm saying? Like he ain't got no other option. He ain't got no money. Y'all come on, help him out.
There go her question, Carrie Green. Carrie asks, once Andy got to the farm and it seemed like things changed, The turkey seemed to like Andy. Do you think that because you didn't have a wild reaction to the animals that changed things?
Mm, no, I don't think so. Because we still had discussion about going back the next day, and if it rained the next day, the following day.
Yeah, because they didn't do the whole like reveal thing like with the box, right? He already
So,
on the live. He already knew. Honestly, if Andy was paying attention to what they said, they had already told him what animal they was going to give him. So I thought you were just acting like you ain't know what they put on your lap.
oh yeah, at that moment, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-uh. I don't know. I wouldn't have been excited because I'm not an animal person. So they probably would have been mad at me too. Yeah, I ain't no animal person. I don't. And then another question I got, Andy. So was it like a farm, or is it just like animals in a pen?
It's a fenced in spot with her animals in it.
Okay, it's just animals in a pen. Okay,
Exactly what you see on the live is what you see is what you get.
okay.
So somebody
That's
asked just
so fucking messy.
for clarity, they had never mentioned that they had an issue with brung. They had never brung up May prior to them springing it on you on that live. That was the
No.
first you heard of it.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and ask because I don't know if other people want to know. I want to know. So, do you feel like things would have went differently with the whole situation had they not even brought up May? Do you feel like that was the catalyst, or were there other underlying issues?
I feel like that was like the icing on the cake. I feel like there was some kind of underlying issues that I'm still trying to figure out where they came from. But that was just like the icing on the cake that just made everything go downhill. That was our last time linking. That's the last time we all. That's the last time everything.
Okay.
Andy,
And
people think your lights is off at home.
Huh?
Why they think your lights is off? Why do they think your lights are off? They said
Girl,
you're
I
not going live at home.
I have
no,
no
I
clue.
think Andy, you was at home when you came on this live, weren't you?
No, I'm at my friend's house right now.
Oh, I was gonna say because I seen lights on in the background.
Okay. Somebody else had a question. So, do you feel like so when you had went live, right?
Hmm.
And Jolie and Gabe popped up in the they had to already be there, right? It's clear that they
Hmm.
were already there. On I think it might have been the first live that you did, and Gabe commented about accusing you of feeding into the comments, and then Jolie was like, never again, like it was the last time or something like that. I can't somebody put because I always forget exactly what she say, but she
Hmm.
said something like oh goodness, I always forget, and I don't want to misconstrue what she said, but it's something along the lines like she said, um, "It ain't against you, but never again. Lesson learned."
Oh, you talking
How
about
did you say
nobody's
that?
coming to the farm?
Yeah, when she said, because she came into Andy's comments when he was on his live, Gabe commented first, and then Jolie followed up right behind him, and was like, "Never again. Lesson learned." What did they mean by lesson? What do you think?
Hell, I'm still trying to figure that out myself because I don't know what the lesson was. Because the only one who learned the lesson was me. Of shit, don't be trying to collaborate with no one else because you waste money.
And were they the only people you were collaborating with? Because I had heard from some other people that they were like, hey, what you doing with it? And you was like, oh, I'm busy.
No,
I
I
can't
was I
collaborate
was
right
supposed to
now.
do other collab. I was supposed to do other collaborations and do other stuff while I was there, but because of stuff was getting, nothing was consistent. And like one of the days we were supposed to go to the farm, but I was supposed to collaborate that day, but then stuff got messed up. We had switched. We were going to go to the farm that day. I ended up not collaborating with no one. We ended up still not doing nothing, so it was just a wasted day for me. So yeah, I was supposed to do collaborations with two or three more people, but I didn't get a chance to.
So do you feel like they wasted your time or mismanaged your time? Because I know when you're collaborating, some
Very
people
much.
really take their schedule serious when it's on
Very
their
much, because
dime.
I could have stayed picking up shifts at work. I could have stayed my butt home. I could have saved my damn near $700 I spent on the trip. You know what I'm saying? All that.
Oh, that's crazy. That is
If
crazy, Andy. And then what was the issue between you and Gabe? Because Gabe said Gabe was like, y'all were out to eat or y'all were doing something, and you just like randomly posted, "Wow."
because I had posted wow earlier, and because that's at that moment, Facebook says, "How are you feeling?" At that moment, that's how I was feeling. Wow, it's been
Oh,
a
it was a
lot going.
status.
It's been a lot going on. Wow. So I posted. This is nothing. No, nothing that I did on the trip was nothing abnormal than I do on my everyday posting. I do I do clickbait posts. I post random one word statuses. I post long statuses. I post my thoughts. I post videos. I sit there and I go live. Nothing was different. Nothing was abnormal of my everyday life.
Yeah, and
I
I
posted
understand what you're saying
wow.
because I when I spoke to people about it, I ain't gonna lie, they were like, "Hey," because I'm perceived when I come on, I'm messy. I know I'm messy. That's my thing. Like if I come, I'm never gonna come on here crying. I hope not. I might one day, but I ain't gonna try to. I know I'm messy. That's my thing. They were like, Andy, and I'm gonna tell you what they said. Don't feel like I'm being shady. I mean, you can feel like I'm being shady. I don't care. They be like, Andy, he is the victim type. So when he posts things and he sees things, if you don't know Andy, that they probably took. I just told some of that they probably took like, oh, why he trying to be the victim? Because I kept hearing them say, oh, he's like he's playing the victim. He's this that and third. But they was like, no, that's just Andy. That's how Andy's is. That's his personality. Maybe y'all should have got to know him before y'all invited him over here because you feel like he's saying that y'all mistreating him and he's playing the victim, but that's just his everyday personality. He's just a softer person. I don't mean to call you soft, but you get where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
So and that's because I seen him saying that you were playing victim. Oh, he's playing victim. But I have went on your page and I've been on your page, so I get
They said I was playing victim,
yeah.
but the thing about it is oh, why? How am I playing victim? Because the comments are talking shit. Like, but they even said on their live, I'm not gonna sit here and go back and watch his lives. Well, if you didn't go back and watch my lives, how do you know what was exactly said? How am I playing victim? And you didn't even watch the live to see if I was on there playing victim. Because I was staring at the phone reading comments. Didn't know that was victim.
They said that you was trying to make it seem like you were mistreated.
No.
Um, I
How could
don't
I?
know, child. Cause I don't know
I
how
Yeah,
they
if
I don't know how they got
I'm
that.
very
When you
direct. If I feel a certain type of way, I'm gonna just say it on there. I would if I felt like I was getting mistreated or anything, I would just be like, "Hey, I'm being mistreated," or I would just got up out of there.
I was actually on that live with Andy. Like I had seen most of it, and I put up a clip for the most of the live that day. He didn't say my. I'm like, people really just be sitting over here, and he don't be saying shit. He probably said 50 words throughout that whole almost 40-minute live, like no lie.
And I
So
sat
it
there and
they
smoked my bleezy.
when Gabe and Jolie
You
said
said
that,
what?
it made me go. I said when they said that on a live, it made me go back to watch a live because I'm like, maybe I missed something.
I don't
Right.
know, cause it would have threw me off too. Like that whole wild thing. Like because Andy, I don't know you. I don't know you. You don't know me. So people in the comments don't think we know each other. You know me, Andy?
Yeah, that's why I said I think it goes back to them not getting to know who they were extending an invite to.
Andy in this connection. Summer.
Hello?
Yeah. And then it's also
Jack?
self minded or just only thinking about themselves or their images, but not really just looking at the bigger output. Why did he post wow? Oh, let's just make it about us. No, maybe just look back
You
at
sound far away,
everything
Jack.
Andy has been through over the last week. Wow, you know what I'm saying? Let's just go back a week before. Um, Breakup. What else happened before I left? Car got towed. Then I get here and it's just like some more BS. And I had some BS while I was in Chicago that Facebook didn't know about and they're still not going to know about. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, so wow.
Can y'all hear me now?
Now you take that and you
Yeah.
make it about yourself. You take it and you make it about yourself. But Gabe asked me what it was about, and I told him what it was about, and he understood.
He kept saying he kept mentioning that on the live because that was a question I was going to ask too. He didn't like that though. He said at that point I should have left him alone then. So I honestly think that this is a situation where people did not vet each other. Like you didn't learn the type of person I am on social media and how I move. And so a lot of stuff that you saw, you didn't like, it rubbed you the wrong way, which is understandable, right? Like I get what Jack was saying, like, anyone who doesn't know you, like, you can understand, like someone who doesn't know will be like, what the hell you got going on? But I'm also the type person that once I tell you what I have going on there, if I'm being transparent, like you said, pretty much you be posting like clickbait for engagement. Like at that point, I don't know. Like, you either going to accept my truth or you want to feel how you feel. You know what I'm saying? I
Child,
don't
like
know.
even if I had a problem, even when the one lab when Trail got there, and he's like, "Where you at? Why you ain't kicking?" I was like, "I don't know what's going on. What are we finna do?" Like if I had a problem, I would have started talking shit right there instead of saying, "What are we finna do?" Still trying to be
Yeah,
cool and cordial and kick it, even after all this stuff is still going.
yeah. Trail seemed genuinely confused when he came in. I don't think he realized that it was an issue until y'all started talking. You noticed when he had that the tequila in his hand, he stood there for a minute. He was like, "Oh snap!" and he walked to the kitchen because he like it's supposed to have been all good. Like one probably wondering where it went wrong too.
Right.
Okay,
Jack,
yeah, I'm back. I'm back. I ain't gonna tell y'all what happened, but I'm back.
mm, who won't answer any money about questions? He just answered the a question about money. Messy Jesse live. Do you have another question? Drop it in the comments. So the
Yeah,
second
he
day,
said he had enough money. Me as an adult, I feel like because I guess I don't know if I'm older than you, and we might be the same age, but I have kids. So when I go somewhere, I make sure I have enough money just in case I have like a real life emergency. You get what I'm saying? Um, I need to
And
be able to.
I had enough money to handle everything I needed to handle. Getting another hotel room wasn't in my plans.
hmm so he said that Andy, she said, so the second day they never contacted you to meet up. You had mentioned that it was supposed to rain, so y'all were going to link up the day after next, right?
We were supposed to link up the next day and go to the farm, but the next day is the day when Trail and Kay came and picked me up, and they told me that they were going to meet me at the farm.
Damn it, we keep losing you. The connection is trash tonight.
My connection wasn't nothing wrong with my connection. Let me tell you what I did. I had picked up my head. You remember I had that my headset in, my headphone in.
hmm
Well, it was right here in front of me, and that's my headset. I use my headphone. I use at work when I want to do no work.
Oh.
So I was like, "Oh, let me put this in my work bag before I forget it, and then I don't have my headphones at work." So when I touch it, I got the type when you touch it, it automatically connect.
hmm
So it's somewhere. It was somewhere down in the bottom of my bed talking to y'all.
Andy. I don't know, Carrie. It sounded like he was about to say that Trell and them picked him up the second day, and he hung out with Trell, and then he was supposed to get with Jolie and them the following day to go back to the farm. That's what I can recall, but hopefully his audio come back in and he could answer himself. Cause I know y'all hate when I be answering questions.
Child out. Oh,
What up, Rel?
Andy, you back?
Child, Andy. I don't know what's this
I
is
seen him.
ridiculous.
I seen him mute
Up,
and unmute. You see? I see
yeah,
he doing something down there.
up, he gone.
Cloud
Techni-
Chaser say Andy was the one crying about the room. If I knock my laptop out this bed,
is that the real clout chasers or a fake clout chasers?
it might be a
Cause
fake one.
that's not even a logo.
I can't even see the logo.
Soon as he come back, we gonna ask him, Carrie. They logo, I think, is yellow for clout
I don't
chasers.
know, but like I was
But
saying,
Maya,
like when I go somewhere, I make sure I have enough money in case I have like a real
absolutely,
life emergency. Like not just enough money to go to the IHOP when I get where I'm going. I need enough money to in case my car break down. I got enough to at least get me back to where I'm going.
yeah.
But then
That's how
again,
I move too.
yeah, but I'm the type. I've come to learn that people that ask for funds or monetary donations on Facebook, they move through life a little different. Cause they can. I can't say people that be asking for monetary donations, they come up with some money fast as you know what.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going nowhere without enough money, like in case I need an emergency flight or something like that. That's how I move. That's how you move. But other people, it's people that will travel with like not a penny in their pocket.
And
Um,
blasphemy, you need to go to the devil.
yeah. I be fussing at some of my younger sisters all the time. Like, why would you do that? Like, what if this or what if that? But they be accustomed to people bailing them out of situations, so that's why they move how they move.
I don't know. I don't. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. But then also again, I'm not the type to get on the internet and ask people for stuff, so I couldn't possibly understand.
You back, Andy?
Yeah, can we hear me now?
Yeah, we
Yes.
can hear you.
People keep calling my damn phone.
Tell them you busy. Somebody, Carrie Green wanted to know if they were asking you about if they contacted you the next day, and you were saying something about
I
Trail.
said the next day, Trail and Cave came and picked me up, and then Jolie, and then they were supposed to come that morning, but I never saw them till later on at that night, and we ended up going over the trails, and that's when the interview happened.
So what about after the interview? Because you was there for 2 more nights after the interview, right? Because that was the same night as the farm.
The interview happened, and then the next day is the day where everything was happening, where they kept going live, and then the following day is when I left.
So when you had the opportunity to link with the other people, when you seen things was going left, why didn't you link with the other content creators?
Because they were all the way in Atlanta. Hello.
Huh?
Hello,
No,
Andy. Whoever house you at, tell them get their Wi-Fi. Oh, or maybe he getting phone calls. I don't know.
I'm here. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now. You keep your audio keep dipping out.
Did you hear my response?
no. What
I
did you
just
say?
I just got your text. Oh man. He said that they were all the way in Atlanta is why he didn't link up. Because from my understanding, he was
I
three
said
hours.
they was in Atlanta. One was sick. The other one of them had ended up going to the hospital. So and then the other person I was supposed to link up wasn't answering the phone. So that's why I ended up doing nothing, going nowhere. Because I did reach out to them, but yeah.
Okay.
Mm, child. And then
Is it in
I seen that you
go
was released from employment today. Was that due to this situation, or they just brought up a bunch of old shit?
No, them trolls and sent in a whole bunch of stuff to the job, and they didn't want to hear it, so they just let me go.
Dang, that's crazy. And that was them trolls that them folks was talking about. And boy, that's why I keep my job off this internet because I need my check. Lord, I need my check. Oh Lord. No,
he answered
and
that already? He answered that question already, Amanda. He said initially no, he didn't get anywhere vibes. Nothing went left until after May was brought up. Um, yeah, I know Steph was trying to meet up with you. She's in Georgia.
Oh,
Uh,
I didn't even know that.
she asked you on one of your lives, and you said that you didn't think you was gonna have time to link up with her.
For real?
yeah,
Hmm.
that's what I was talking about because Steph said it on what it was, sipping chat. She was like, hey, I was trying to link up with him while he was in the area.
Oh shoot, it'd be so much, so many comments going past. I probably might have thought she was someone else. I don't even know, cause I sure would have linked with her if I would knew that.
I ain't want to put Steph out there like that though. I ain't want to put out there and say her name.
She put it in the comments, so
Yeah, I seen you just put it up there. Steph was like, don't worry about it. I know you talk about me. And went and go online. I I'm not gonna read that comment out loud, Melissa. Messy. Give us the three questions again. I didn't see you ask no questions for us to ask Andy.
Um, at what point did you feel unwanted, Andy? Can't hear you, Andy.
He
You
said
said what?
he was saying. Go ahead.
Somebody asked, at what point did you feel unwanted?
What do you mean? Oh,
Did you feel unwanted? You mentioned how you felt like you was like a burden or something like that on your life. I could be using the wrong word, but like you were a bother or a
shit.
nuisance.
That was at the end once everything started trying. After all the lives started happening and the true feelings and everything started coming out on live. Then yeah, that's when.
Okay, so it wasn't until after the fact, before you felt welcome. These people want to know, why was you blowing smoke in the goat face? They didn't ask this question 2 million times.
Girl, I already made a said on my live that shit. I really shouldn't have to. It was just a thing of the moment. It's what the goat is used to. So I just did it. But I honestly speaking, I shouldn't have because I don't even do that to my own dog.
He said them ghosts was used to getting high. Who am I to deny them the right? Yeah.
Carrie wanted to know the day that you made the comment about wanting to go home. Had you talked to them prior to that?
Hey, he talked to them about him going home.
When he made the post about he hoped that it didn't ruin future content link ups. Did
Now
you
in
had
that
you talked?
situation, and I'm gonna defend Andy here. Us as grown people, I don't feel like I gotta tell another grown person I'm finna go home. I'm the type of person, I get up off your couch and just walk out your door. I don't even have to say bye.
Right.
But that wasn't the question. Go ahead.
I,
'Cause
we can't hear you again, Andy.
Yeah,
I don't.
y'all can't hear me.
We hear you now. If you're doing other stuff with your phone, when you click off a StreamYard and you think we can hear you, your audio is going. So that's probably why if you're doing something else, that's probably why we can't hear you when we talking
She
to you.
said, ask him why he could afford to order a moped. Honey, let me tell you something. My moped was almost 3,000. Was almost 2,000. First of all. And if anybody wants the same moped I got, you can go to tiregiants.com and get one for $50 down on credit. Thank you. And it's very easy approval. I'm gonna tell you the T. I need you to put down that you make $95,000 a year. Okay, they're not gonna ask to verify. Real bad.
Laura Calderon, I seen your comments, but we were here to talk about the situation with the farm, not his personal stuff. So that's something
Right.
you're going to have to ask him on his live. I don't want to turn this into a ask him everything. This was specific about,
Yeah, cause we
trying to get
can't.
insight about the farm.
Yeah,
So
cause
any
I did see some of y'all in the comments talking about, ask Andy why he be begging so much. Ask him on his page what he be doing the begging it. I don't know. We don't care. I mean, I don't care.
I think he went down there to get clout. I think it was a setup. You think it was a setup by who, Lisa? By Andy or
Yeah,
by
Lisa,
them?
speak on it. Go ahead and put that in good sentences so I can read it, because I need to know what you're talking about. Who was
I
how was
pinned
it
it.
set up? On who
I'm
end?
gonna ask Andy. Cha.
I mean, I could get where the setup stuff came from because I thought about that too, but then I don't know. What deters me from the setup is because of I
You think?
I don't
Wait,
know.
you
I
think
don't think it was
Andy?
a setup.
No, she think
I don't
you
know.
set them up.
Oh,
Oh.
Lisa, you think Andy set them up? I
Yeah,
mean, it is
how could
good
I set them up?
reviews.
Set them up for what? I didn't bring nothing with me. You know what I packed in my bag? 4 shirts, 2 pairs of pants, and positive energy.
They
There you
think,
have it.
people like, oh, they do anything for views. So,
Baby,
so Lisa, you think he went down there
that's
to
what you
get
do.
views
That's
up
what a
and start
collaboration
arguments?
is for. It's for clout. It's for views.
Mhm.
It's for getting to know people. It's for making your followers go to their page and their followers come to your page. That's what collaboration is.
Mhm. Yeah.
Collaboration ain't just sitting there and looking at each other in the face and then going about your day. Collaboration is making content together. Sometimes it takes a couple days to get. enough content, for each person that's collaborating to post on their pages and stuff like that. So that's what collaboration is. That's why I booked 4 days. So we could all get content. So Gabe could have content for his page. I could have content for my page. Jolie could have content for their page. Trell could have content for his page. You know what I'm saying? It was the collaboration. Enough time for us to all get content. Also, I didn't want to just kick it with them. I wanted to kick it with Trell and K too. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I wanted to do other stuff with other people, but it just didn't get a chance to happen.
Well, what was the vibe like with Kel and Trey, Trail and Kay? How did you and what was it like hanging with them? Like, what's your thoughts
I
on
had a
them?
good ass time. That was the best. The best time I had was with them. The most genuine best time I had was with them.
So do
That's
you
what's
think
up.
you might want to collab with them again later on
I
down the
definitely
line
do.
sometime?
I definitely do.
Cause I seen when he reacted to you. That's why I was like, dang, they was supposed to meet back up in the middle of all this drama. He was like, dang, bro, we were just over there. Da, da, da. It threw me off. I ain't get it. But then you was like, no, we were supposed to chill. Like in that moment when we were doing that live, we were supposed to be linking up. Uh, uh, I don't know. I think y'all might have some good content. Y'all might you and him might actually have some good content.
Honestly speaking, all of us could have made some wonderful content together. All of us. We could have all collab. This could have been a real good collaboration for all of us. Even though I'm smaller than them, you know what I'm saying? I don't get 4,000 people that watch me. I do have a strong support system. So this could have been a good collaboration for us all.
You do
Literally.
got a good support system, baby. Because I be seeing you when you get on there and ask for money on. I be wanting to put my cash up down there too. Just
But
send me a
it's not even
couple of
about the
dollars.
manyan. It's about the people who come and view, the people who are there daily. You know what I'm saying? I got people who sit there and wait for me to press that like button. And I'm not talking about just one or two. I'm not talking about a couple hundred. I'm talking about I got a couple thousand people who sit there and wait for me to post that live button. They don't all be there, but check them views in about an hour. They done came to see what happened with Andy.
Yeah, Andy definitely got some regular degulars, and it ain't just one, two, or three. Like he definitely, I said that to him before. Like your support system is crazy, especially like when you went to go rebuild your page, how fast you did it. Most people can't do that like that fast. People don't just come over and they just do. And he was, I said okay. Lily had a question or a couple. She said she wants to know why you didn't say any of this to their face.
I never had a chance to. And I said it to their live. When I joined their live, I joined the live and I said exactly how I felt. And when they kept telling me how wrong I was telling them how wrong they were of their feelings.
There you have it.
I mean, there you have it. He said, baby. And I get where he coming from because he did say that they were supposed to been linking up again. So I maybe if they had a linked again, he could have possibly said it to their face. But
It was just shady because it was the uninvited. That was what was shady. Like I said, it was cool until the day when they started going live, and then I saw all their true feelings, and they just tried to play me out like I was just this little goofy or whatever it was, saying pretty much I just invited myself and didn't know I was coming, and like trying to lie, say even after I knew he was coming, I still didn't know he was coming. Girl, police. That's what it was.
I think because I keep seeing a couple people bringing up collabing and chasing clout. I think that people have heard people use that term chasing clout so much that they like intermingle or intertwine like the words. Anytime somebody goes and does a collab with another content creator, the goal is to help both of their pages to grow. A lot of people will try to go collab with people that have larger numbers than them. And the overall thing, if you grow a friendship out of that, cool. But typically, when you go to collaborate with somebody, it's to help your page. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's not a bad thing. Even Gabe explained that on the live. Like, there's nothing wrong with admitting that. Doing collaborations is supposed to be to help your page, to help it grow, so that your numbers can move forward and you could be introduced to a new crowd of people to throw you into another stream to build. It's all about building. It's not a bad thing that he went down there to collab to help grow his page. That's what it's all about. And if more comes out of it, cool beans.
well, like y'all won't be seeing Jack collab with nobody because these O's make my booty itch. So don't be looking forward to seeing me nowhere because I don't even like the way people be talking to me, and
Oh shit.
Definitely can't be talking about my friends crazy. I don't know. I don't know. I it was a real messy situation. From the goats all the way up to the screen door. It was just it was just it was just a little bit too messy. I don't
Hold on,
understand.
wait.
And
What
then
she say? She said collaboration is exactly what we see, which is what we all seen and thought it would be. Them motherfuckers thought they was too good for Andy.
Did you?
Mm.
Yeah.
To,
To a sense, I feel like the numbers and the following base, they looked at mine and looked down at it. I definitely do.
Teresa, that's not collabing. What he was offering has nothing to do with collabing. He can answer himself if he wants to, but that's a different service that he offers. It has nothing to
Yeah.
do with the actual collab, Teresa.
Yeah, that's a whole different service.
This whole something else.
What I offer, my little boost, what I offer has nothing to do with collaboration or numbers. It's just simply what it is, a boost. And if you want one, hit me up in my inbox.
It's called living. We only get one life. Life is hard and expensive. Why miss out on opportunity just because your bank account not fat? A lot of people think like this, Mandy, but I ain't one of them.
yeah, I
Like
ain't
I
one of
just
them neither, babe. I'm not asking for nothing here. And I ain't against the people that do ask.
yeah.
I'm not asking. I don't if my bank account is not agreeing with the activities, I
I
won't
probably
be
ain't going.
activating. I
Yeah,
don't
no. Andy is more of a free spirit. He gonna go and go do him. I'm
Yeah,
like, I'm not going now. If my husband with me or like one of my sisters, I probably will because I know for sure they're gonna have my back. But that's not a I'm just sorry I can't make it. That's we have the people that live on the safe side and we have the people that will go and take a chance and be risky. And that's who Andy is. Like, he has a free spirit. Like, he just gonna roll, he gonna figure it out as it come, you know.
yeah.
So yeah. No.
yeah, it ain't me. I don't even got the right type of mental stability
She
to be
said,
doing
I
that.
don't think Andy understood the visit to the farm was just that. That's not the truth because in our conversation, in our talk, it was collaboration. We were supposed to, it was a couple days of collaborating with me, her, Gabe. It, girl, it was more than supposed to be just, it was supposed to be collaboration. If it was just simply a visit to the farm, I would have booked my one day, went and did it, and went about my day. Hell, I wouldn't even have went down there if it was just that. Like, it was supposed to be for collaboration. I can't collaborate with the damn donkeys. I mean the goats.
What are y'all talking about? Racist? What I miss? What happened? What's this about? Because it's like the third time I've seen something about this. I don't know what y'all talking about. Do y'all know what they talking
What?
about?
What?
This.
Who said that? Y'all?
What's that about?
Oh, that was something supposedly that they said that Gabe was talking down on white women or something. Yeah.
Oh, I
Oh,
don't know
I
nothing
don't
about
get
that.
it. I don't get in white folks' business. So y'all, I can't help y'all with it. It's a
I don't know
lot of
nothing about
places
that.
I may go. I do not go and get in white folks' business.
But here
Mm-mm.
you are, you're doing a damn interview between two people that are half damn white.
Mm-mm, no, not calling a white lady the white B word.
I'm half white. Gabe's half white.
You call the white lady the B word?
Yeah, they piss me off.
Oh no, you can't do that.
Not in
Yeah.
a racist not in a racist way.
You can't call nobody no white B word.
Well, there you have it. Gabe said and meant it. Whatever y'all talking about, he said he
Oh,
meant it.
I'm not gonna say white B word, but
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm saying.
I thought you
You
said a
can't.
B word.
No, they said white B word. I don't get into that. I can't. You can't call nobody that. Just like you don't want. I don't want nobody calling me a black B word. No,
No.
no, you
Gabe,
can't do
you
that.
Gabe, you click on the link and just follow the instructions and allow it to have access to your mic and your camera. And you will be able to come up. No one
Gabe,
is talking
don't.
about.
Please don't come up here calling nobody the B word. Lord, don't come up here calling nobody the B word.
Lord have mercy. I ain't see that y'all, so I don't know what y'all talking about. But he said and meant it, so he know what y'all talking about. She said, "Oh, look, wait, where'd it go? Not all bees
yes,
matter.
yes, Ash. All of them matter. Oh my God. I ain't getting in that. I'm not getting in that. No, 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 no. I ain't getting in that. No.
I don't know what you're talking about to talk about it, Chalet. That's not Chalet. That's y'all these damn names, bruh. Goodness. What up, Keisha? I don't know about it, so I can't ask because I don't know about it. But how would that be racist for Gabe? I could be wrong, but ain't he white?
Didn't you just hear me say I'm not getting in no white folks' business?
Baby, we
Oh,
all beg. So if saying something about begging is just invalid, because all of us beg. All of us.
they
Every
said
single
it
one of
wasn't
us.
racist.
We all beg.
Oh, where he go?
Only difference is I beg and I
Hey,
go to
Gabe.
work.
Hello.
Hi,
How you
Gabe.
doing?
Can y'all
Hello.
hear me?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Okay, great. How y'all doing tonight? Somebody has well I had like 3 or 4 people send me this live.
Finding yourself?
Well, I'm fine. I'm wonderful. How you doing?
Amazing.
I'm doing really good. Uh-huh. Andy, shut the fuck up, bitch.
Ooh,
Bitch,
Like
ooh,
you
I
shut the fuck
motherfucking
up,
Wait.
said.
hoe.
You ain't
Oh,
talking about a motherfucking thing, bitch. You
You ain't
wanna
talking
oh,
about my
oh,
motherfucking thing.
we
wait
don't
a
do that over here,
minute.
Gabe.
And the
Mm-mm.
gloves are off. Whoop,
Mm-mm. I'm
Gabe.
sorry.
You know what? I should have knew Gabe was gonna come up here and act like that when they say he called that lady the white B word. Gabe, calm it down. Andy, you was doing good. Come on now, Andy.
Oh my! Let me tell y'all something. Hold on. If y'all want to have a outspoken dialogue, we'll take it and put it on YouTube. But I don't want my page to get dinged.
I mean, we can go ahead and finish the live. They can go ahead and I can just send it over to my face, my YouTube, and you can post it on your YouTube. We can just archive it as soon as it come down, okay?
Cause oh my Lancer,
Unmute them folks, man.
they not muted. They not.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello.
Okay.
okay. Gabe. Now you got something you want to get off your chest? Go ahead and get off your chest.
Andy, you should have kept this energy when you was still down here. Why you wait to talk all this shit when you leave? You
Bitch,
doing
I
too
never
much.
saw y'all funky ass anymore. So how
You
could
a
I say
funky
it to
ass
y'all? And
bitch,
I
bitch.
said
You never
exactly
back.
what the fuck
You
I said
wore the
on the
same
screen to
clothes
y'all
the whole
live.
time you were down here, bitch. You wore the same
Bitch, well,
ass
I was at
motherfucking
my
clothes.
motherfucking hotel.
So
I came
let's
out
just
y'all
talk.